Hi guys, I'm a public speaking coach who used to be terrified of public speaking. I help people who were in the same position that I was 30 years ago. Now here's a bit of my story. 30 years ago, my boss told me to make a speech to a room full of about 30, 40 business owners. I was absolutely terrified. I had a few weeks to prepare for it. I wrote the speech, I wrote it out word for word and as a PDF, and I practiced it and everything. But I was absolutely terrified. I really did not want to do it. But I had a plan. I tricked my boss. I said, Frank, people don't want to listen to me. You're the general manager. You're like the overall boss. They want to listen to you. So Frank, he was a good guy, my boss. So he said, okay. He gave the speech for me. But the problem was, he did well, but he didn't give my speech. He didn't read out the words I'd written for him. So 30 years ago, I realized if I wanted my words spoken, I was going to have to speak them myself. So over those 30 years, I took every opportunity that I could to speak in public, speak from the stage, speak from a lectern. If you go to a conference, speak from the floor, ask a question, whatever. I went on a few public speaking training courses as well, read about it. And what I do with my clients is I distill 30 years of experience, 30 years of my journey from terrified to triumphant into a few hours of coaching. And I call it terrified to triumphant because I used to be terrified, of course, but then the feeling that you eventually get when you do something you thought you couldn't do, or you do something you used to be terrified of, you face that fear and you overcome it, that's triumph. So terrified to triumphant. And that's the trajectory that I take my clients on. I say, okay, look, you're terrified. That's good, because guess what? Your next stop is triumphant. Okay, guys, Bill Mayer, confidence coach. Always a treat talking to you. Cheers, guys.